my name is Saksham Dixit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'll make another video on the same series of creative idea, and this is not at all I can say that only a creative idea. This is, I can say that, a knowledge share which I can say, and in this video I'll try to cover the concept related to WBS. Like, I just want to make you aware about WBS. When you are using any file which is WBS file, make sure what are the precautions you have to take care of it and how you can overcome the problem. Like, couple of cases when a person is trying to get access to the WBS file, they face a lot of things. Couple of cases your system is get compromised, such type of thing happening. So just to know what are the reasons behind it and how to overcome that problem, everything I'll try to get it covered in this video. This is just a knowledge share. So even I have just put it a screenshot of a creative idea. So it's a creative idea, like in the context, like using a WBS, couple of guys has try to compromise a victim system. And just to make you aware about it, that was the reason behind it. It's coming under the category of the knowledge share. So I can consider this as a knowledge share only. So going further with this, so if I'll talk about, like, this is the headline which I'm putting it in my on my video, and while just making this alert type of heading, it's a be aware of WBS file. So absolutely, a visual basic scripts file can indeed pose security risks if not handled careful. That's clear about it. If you are accessing any WBS file and if you're not taking care carefully, just accessing it directly without having any from where exactly it's coming to your system, whether it's a reliable source or not, everything I try to get covered in this video. But like initial phase itself, you should be careful about it when you are accessing that file, whatever the file you are getting it. Make sure you should know that file, about couple of things you should aware about that file before accessing that file. So what are the tips? I will share it with you so that you will be on the safe side. So avoiding opening any unknown file. So take example, if you're getting any unknown file on your system through any ways, try to avoid that to get it access. If you're not aware about the sender, then make sure you will have to avoid that file. Don't at all be open that file. That's most important, as it may contain the malicious content which may get compromised a lot of things on your system, can conduct a lot of things on the behalf of you, and maybe your sensitive data will be anyone can take your sensitive data out of a system. So that's the reason behind it. You have to avoid it. If you're not aware about that file, if you're not aware about the sender, make sure you have to avoid that. Second case, use the antivirus software. So make sure, like, I'm not sure like whether now the people are using the antivirus on their system on a Windows, like as nowadays most of the systems, like if I talk about the Windows 11, as I'm running a Windows 11 on my machine, so Windows 11 having their security essential in place, which taking care of multiple cases, like if any malicious file is present, like a malicious scripts is present in the WBS file, you will try to get it, download that file on your system, definitely that file will get detected by security essential. But I'm not talking about, like, we can't rely completely on only on that Microsoft Security Essential itself. If you have your own antivirus on your machine other than the Security Essential, make sure the signatures to be getting reflected. It should be getting up to date, so that whenever you are trying to get access any file, that signature perform any malicious activity, at least your antivirus can detect that and can block that file or can delete that file. That's also one other thing. Disable Windows script host if not needed. That's most important. WBS file run using Windows script host. So when you're trying to get it execute that, it will use the Windows script host. If you do not need to legitimate purpose, consider disabling it to prevent unintended script execution itself. So like, the reason is that this is one of the features which you can get it disabled if you don't require it. And if you are just trying to use the WBS file on your system, try to get it clicked, that will require the host scripts to be get it triggered. That was the reason. If you disable that feature, definitely it will not allow that WBS file to get it execute and get it connected with that local host, okay, which a script host itself. So that was the reason behind we had to disable it to be on a safer side. Be caution with the email attachment. It's similar like that, the avoid unwanted file to be get it open. Make sure that if you have if you getting any email, and if you're getting any email in that you have been getting an attachment of WBS file, nowadays what exactly is it, like even if you're trying to put it inside of the zip file, also couple of cases Google or such type of servers, or even a Microsoft based Outlook, when you're trying to get it sent, couple of mail servers they have their own scanners in place. They try to scan it whether this is a malicious file or not. in case if it get avoided, example, if someone is using their own mail server at some point, like attacker definitely have their own mail server, they're trying to send it from their malicious mail server, then in that case definitely it's a possibility. So if you're receiving any such type of email, so either your organization having appropriate control in place, then it's good. But if your organization don't have it, like example, if someone is sending that email to your personal email ID, then in that case you don't have any control on it. Your organization don't have any control on it, so it's far better for you just to avoid that email. Don't click on that WBS file. Make sure that you will avoid that file. Just keep it in a spam folder or something like that. If a sender you want, it's an unknown sender, then make sure that you have to put it that in a spam folder and make that as a spam. It's far better for you. Later phase itself is some type of email you're getting it, or if you make it as a spam itself, definitely Google will treat that sender as a spammer, and automatically that spammer can send any email later phase itself. Definitely that email ID becomes a spammer email ID, and no email will be get triggered to the appropriate senders. So that was one of the thing. Okay, so you can do that thing also. Unattended, you just simply have to make it unattended. Don't open that file, and educate yourself and others. So like this is just for your knowledge, but the thing is that you have to make others also to be aware about. Like example, if an enterprise environment, you are a security professional, you are aware about these things as you are reading the blogs every day, but maybe a possibility a sales guy or finance guy is not aware about such type of thing. They are getting such type of email. If they by mistake they are clicked on such type of file on that email, definitely anything malicious will be get triggered in your network, and that will create a problem for you later phase itself. So that's also one of the thing here to educate. Like it's a similar type of whatever you're trying to educate you for the phishing itself, you're educating your other team members in an organization. Similar like that for the WBS also, it's the same type of thing. Nothing else. Like we are not educating them in a different way. We have to make them educate. Like unwanted thing, you're not supposed to get it click at all. Regular backup. So the example, if it's a personal laptop, make sure that you have to take a backup regularly, so that at any point of time, if by mistake anything happened from your side, any unwanted file you have opened, so at least you have the backup of your all the important files. You can flush out your whole system and can try to get install the operating system once again and recover all your files. Whatever you have it on your external hard drive, or you have it on your pen drive, you can copy it back. So that's one of the suggestion also. So this is just a initial phase itself which you can do it. Now going with the risk itself. So WBS files, a potential risk. What are the potential risks? So social engineering tactics. This is one of the social engineering tactics where a person is trying to send it any unwanted link. The person is sending up to the email itself. Whatever is it. So this pattern is coming under the category of phishing also, where the people are sending unwanted links to you. You are clicked on it, and that thing to be get it downloaded on your machine and get executed as per the whatever the rights you have it on your own machine. If it's your own machine, definitely a lot of things will be get it triggered over there. So, but if you're using an enterprise environment, definitely you have a lot of control on your machine. It might be a possibility that file can't impact a lot, but it depends totally on it how much secure organization make the systems. That totally depend on it. If they don't have much security, then definitely your system will get it compromised even in the enterprise environment. And malicious script. So any malicious script we can put inside of it to get it executed. That is the purpose of it. So these are the potential risks which we can say that in case of WBS file. When to be cautious with the WBS file? Unexpected attachment, suspicious link. So these both things, like if you're getting any link unexpected, never ever clicked on it. That's a phenomenon. You have to use it even for the phishing also. Anyone is sending any unexpected link, don't click on that link. And even unexpected file, if you're getting on an email, make sure that you're not supposed to click on it. That is a part of the caution itself for the WBS file. This is not only for the WBS, I can say any extension you're getting it. Like I'm just taking example for the WBS right now, as it's a most like this is one of the concern I can say a lot of guys are facing it, and in couple of organizations they are facing the issue with the WBS itself. But this is not only considered only for the WBS. This is for a couple of files which can impact your system. Windows systems, Linux systems can do anything on it. safe practices. So verify senders, that's one of the thing. Make sure you have to access the file only once you know, like this is my legitimate sender. The example, if you are getting an email from your boss, your colleagues, you know them very well, then only open that file, scan with the antivirus, make sure whatever the file you get it downloaded, make sure your system having an appropriate antivirus in place, so that at least the antivirus can get it, scan that file, and if any malicious content inside of it, at least you're on a safer side. That file will get it deleted automatically. In couple of cases, you can see you try to get it down any malicious file, if your defender or your antivirus is running properly, definitely that file will not, like you will place that file, and in a fraction of seconds that file will be get it deleted by your antivirus, as it's having a rights of administrator, and that will have a right to get it delete those files. Consider disable the WBS advanced user itself. That's also one of the I can say that a safe practice which you have to use it. Make sure you have to disable that. That's one of the thing you have to do it, like to avoid such type of unwanted activity to be get conducted using the host scripts. Now going further with that, alternative to the WBS file, established application, you can use it any other application itself, and I can say there are macros also one of the thing which you can use it in place of WBS, as it is a inbuilt functionality inside of the Microsoft Office. You can use it, and as per your need itself, customize it also, like whatever the script you wanted to be get it done, the activity, you can do it as per the thing. You can customize that scripts, and you can use it in case of macros also, which is a inbuilt inside of the Microsoft Office. Remember, these are the remembrance point which we have to be, like we have already discussed about the trust but verify. Like even I can say that you are getting it the mail from a trusted source, but make sure that you have to verify it first, whether it may be a possibility couple of guys are sending, like take example, if I'll give an example of one of the guy, John @google.com. This is one of the email I'm supposed to get it, and John is my boss. But the thing is that it might be possibly you're getting the email with the name John and E, but as I'm seeing, I'm just seeing that email, okay, I'm getting a mail from the John, but there is a E, something is written before @. That was the reason, that was a false email ID, but I'm seeing it. So that was the reason you have to verify also, trusted, and verify also appropriately whether this is really be from the John or not. You're expecting such type of email from the John or not. Antivirus is the key over there itself, and when it doubt, throw it out itself. Like take example, that's the best solution. If you have a doubt, make sure you have to mark that as a spam, or if you're getting that file from any other source itself, make sure you have to throw out that file. So that's all about the stuff I just want to get it covered in this video. This is just for a knowledge share itself. I want you to aware about the WBS, whatever the issues happening with that in the market, and couple of guys are accessing that file, they're not aware about it, and by that way it will cause their system, get compromise the system, and in case of enterprise environment, a lot of concern will be raised. In couple of cases, the people are getting access inside of the internal network itself, and they can perform any type of activity. So that is easy target for the attacker. They can send such type of file to any non-technical guys, and they clicked on it. Technical guys are aware about a couple of cases, but if even for technical guys also, they will have to learn these things faster. And other than that, for the non-technical guys also, we have to teach them, we have to let them know these are the possible attacks and they might be happening. So make sure no unwanted links, no unwanted file you have to get it access at any point of time. If you know, even someone tell you, okay, you have to access this is a legitimate mail, then only try to get access that. You know those things very well. Okay, so that's all about this stuff. I just want to get it covered in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.